Go red? Oh, there it is. That's cool. Right on. Okay, so we should be streaming on YouTube as well. We are green on YouTube. There we go. We are in good shape. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Rich. Lots of announcements today. Lots of announcements today. So that one is live now, so I can look at the chat. Oh, let's turn that off. So nobody can hear me. Let's do this, refresh this one. Yes, I know I'm not saying anything. Relax, we'll get there. There we are, we're live over here. Let's see who's joining us over on the live stream there. Lots to talk about, some great news this week that we're gonna cover. Hey, there's Mark Baker. There we go. Hey, Tim. Hey, Jim. Tim and Jim. Oh. All right, let's turn off the audio on that one, too. There we go. All right. So, we got lots of news today. We're going to get to it as soon as we run our intro here, and we will get to that in just a little bit. Let's start welcoming people in the house. Today we have Brian Baker behind the controls. Tim says he's here on time. Yay, Tim! Hey, there's Joe. Welcome. Good afternoon, all. We're going to be talking about some news today. We're going to move that up a little bit, move my keyboard up a little bit so I got some room. We've been doing some stuff here in the studio. If the camera looks a little darker, we've been playing with settings today. We should have a nice clean stream. We should also have a nice clean audio today. So we should be right on the money today. We're not over modulating like we have been in the past. We think we got that all figured out now. We got some equipment that's going to be going up for sale because we don't need it anymore. So if anybody's interested in the live streaming equipment, we've got some for sale. Yes, today I want you guys to ask me questions about your 3D printing, and I should give this to Brian because Brian's here to remind me of stuff today. Come on, come on. Get in there. Give you that, sir. And the marker that fell on the floor. Yep. There's the marker. What's that? Yes. If you are new here and you haven't yet, looking at my Ghostbuster shirt, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell notification so you get notified every time that we do a brand new episode. So we got 13 watching over here on YouTube. This is our weekly live stream that we are running. Well, I'll say it after we run the intro because it's going to be a little different. We're going to be starting something really different here right soon, and you guys will like it. So, a big surprise, but you guys are going to like it. Brian, your teleporter. Brian is in my body today, and I'm in Brian's body. Wow, that just came out all kinds of wrong. Yuck. Yep. Oh, we got our Stream Deck pretty good today. We got it all programmed up thanks to Brian. Brian's been in here with me all morning, and we've been setting things up. And we should have no more problems with the ATAM television studio. Not that it's a problem, it just, you have to have the right cameras, and we are using a collection of different cameras. All right, so it's 1:30. Let's run that intro. Where did it go?
It's a little intro.
I know, I gotta find it. There it is. Hey, welcome to Coffee with Rich. I'm your host, Richard Cleveland. I'm here with you 3 times a week. This is our live stream for the first layer. If you're new here, thank you for joining us today. If you're watching this in the Restream later on, well, all the information is going to be down in the descriptions below for what we're talking about today. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification so you get notified every time that we do a brand new episode. So with me today is the man, the myth, the legend. Brian Baker's on the controls today. He is running the show. We're trying to, get things a little differently set up in here in the studio. Hey, there's Rover. Rover's our chat moderator over on YouTube today, and I can see your comments over here on Facebook as well. Welcome to all of our Twitch viewers and all of our Periscope viewers as well. So what do we got to talk about? Well, there's a lot of new news out there, and first and foremost, coming from Creality, the release of the Ender 3 Pro. So let's talk really quickly about the Ender 3 Pro. The Ender 3 Pro is basically the Ender 3 with a couple of modifications. What they've done, you can see I've got my Ender 3 running in the background over here. What they've done is they've created a magnetic bed for it. They've taken the control box, and if anybody who has an Ender 3, they'll know that the fan is on top. They basically took the control box and flipped it 180. So now that fan is blowing down. There's not a lot of room down there, but that fan is blowing down as opposed to blowing up and underneath your printer bed. They've also changed out the power supply, which they've gone to a Meanwell power supply, which are a little better power supply in my opinion. They're higher rated, and any good electronics guy knows that a Meanwell is worth all the money. Now, what else have they done? Not too much. They've moved this little bracket on the front. They've created a new bracket so it's easier to tighten and loosen the belt. But that's about it. Now, here's the kicker. It's $100 more retail. So where this one, the original Ender 3, sells for $329 here in Canada, it's probably going to go up to around $380, $390, maybe even cross that $400 mark. Still, that's not a bad price for an entry-level 3D printer that is all metal. They did not change the board. The board is still the same board that's in here. So if you are needing to flash your firmware, what you're going to have to do is get something like this Arduino Uno. And let me just cut to that over the shoulder cam here. You're going to need something like this Arduino Uno to flash a bootloader onto your Ender 3. So I'm trying out the Stream Deck, so bear with me. So we've got Franco DeScala in the house. Welcome, sir. We got Rex Waldy, and I saw the 3D printing trucker as well. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining us today. So that you are still going to need one of these to flash the firmware. We got one here in the house just for doing that. That's all I got it for, because I get a lot of requests to update firmware on different people's machines, and at the end of the day, it's always best to have the right tools, and an Arduino Uno is the right way to go. Now, you can do it with other Arduinos. The Arduino Uno is just easy to do it with. Excuse me. Jess Corniching, what are we talking about? We are talking about how lovely you are and how you're not here today, but you'll be here tomorrow. Everybody give thumbs up for Jess. Give a big thumbs up. Even I can give a thumbs up. Here, look, I'm going to give her a thumbs up right now. Boop, 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 boop. Do I hit that? Why it doesn't even give me a thumbs up on my own screen. Oh no. So we're going to see Jess tomorrow. Give her a thumbs up. Give her a little bit of like for Jess, because we do love Jess. Now, another big piece of news that came out this week, if you are a Prusa fan, Prusa actually just announced that they are releasing a DLP printer. I'll just open up my iPad here and let you know what we found out about it. So they're introducing the Prusa SL1. It's an open source SLA 3D printer by Joseph Prusa. Now, this is a machine that basically is a resin printer. For anybody that knows, it does use an LCD, so it is a DLP printer, not a laser printer, so be aware of that. You know, it looks like it's going to be quite a decent machine. Now, they are also going to be releasing a washing station and a cleaning station. So that's also good. So, you know, you almost can go and get everything that you need from Prusa these days. Just to give you some of the SL1 tech specs here, they're using a 5.5 high-resolution LCD display. The resolution is 2560 by 1440, so it's about 2K. It is open source, so I believe the plans will be shared online. It's a fixed XY resolution. High-performance UV light will cure one layer at a time, which takes about 6 seconds. And then the printer platform is lifted so that the printer can start creating another layer. This configuration gives them a maximum print area of 120 by 68 by 150. So it's about the same size as the Photon. For anybody that has bought a Photon, we've talked about the Photon here on the show a couple of times. They are going to be using trinamic drivers and on a rigid dural frame. The SL1 can reach a layer height of just 0.01 millimeters or 10 microns. So like the Photon, the Anycubic Photon, you are going to be able to get some really high resolution. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a really decent little machine. I think it's going to come in very comparable, if not better, with the extra stuff that you can get from Prusa. Over on YouTube, Rex is saying, I recently purchased the Creality CR20. Will you guys be doing a review on the CR20? We haven't got any in-house. I haven't heard back from Creality yet if we are going to be getting a CR20. I would like to get a CR20 and just, show you guys what I think about it. We'll go through the build cycle. So we are working with Creality in the past, but as of yet, I do not know if we are going to get a CR20. Now, coming out very soon, and what is in beta right now it's currently in beta testing, is Simplify 3D, the latest version, which is 4.5. I think it's 4.5. Am I right about that, Brian? Yeah. 4.1. Okay, sorry. It's 4.1, which is the latest version that is in beta testing right now. There's some great new features in the software. Simplify 3D, we're going to be talking a little bit about that on Friday. We're going to compare two models, one sliced and printed on a CR10S using Simplify 3D, and the exact same model sliced in Cura 3.4.1. We're going to compare the two on Friday, and you guys are going to see exactly the differences there. So we've got those. Oh, Frank Awesome just joined. There we go. Frank's in the wrong place. So yeah, it's going to be an interest. And there go the dogs. Nothing. Everything seems to go great around here on, on a Wednesday. But yes, the where was I going with it? Simplify 3D will be released. They haven't got a release date on it yet because it is still in beta testing. We did try and get one of the beta copies, but we were a little too late. They sent us a beautiful letter telling us why they couldn't send us a pre-release version of it. We are still working on getting a pre-release or a tester's version of the Palette Pro as well. So hopefully we can get all this stuff for you guys upcoming. So Ben Coe, Derek got a new dog. Yes, he did. He did. So yeah, it's we got a new dog in the house. If you're here in the Calgary area and you want to stop by, you can come see the new puppy. He's only 9 weeks old. His name is Murphy, and he is a lab and coonhound cross, and he loves everybody. What else? Oh, as you know, next week is our anniversary, of 1 year anniversary of the show. So we are making some changes. I want to tell you guys about that. We've talked extensively, Brian and I, behind the scenes, as well as I've talked with my wife. And we have decided that the Wednesday live streams won't be happening on Wednesday anymore. There's 2 reasons for that. One is so that we can engage with you guys better. And 2, we're going to move it to Friday nights. Every second Friday, we are going to start having a sort of a round table where you can come in and join the conversation, and it'll be open for a little bit longer. We'll probably run for about an hour. And you guys can come in, ask questions, bring some of your prints in, show them off. So that's what we're doing with the show moving forward. So Coffee with Rich is now going to be Beer with Rich on a Friday night. Or maybe even coffee, who knows? I'm a Jack Daniels guy, so maybe it'll be JD and Rich. What do you think? No? It's probably not a great title. JD might sue me for using their name. Or maybe they'll send me JD. Who knows? But we are going to do that, and it'll be every second Friday. And what we're going to be introducing here very, very soon is 3-Minute Thursdays, where we give you a tip or a trick for your 3D printing success within 3 minutes. Now, that's not to say that the whole show is 3 minutes. It's going to be about a 10-minute show, as it always is. And we're going to see if my big mouth can stick to 3 minutes. Because you guys know me, I kind of ramble on.
There's a massive movement for me to grab the dog.
Oh, is there? Well, bring the puppy in. We could have a look at the puppy. So you guys will get to see. I'm going to put the puppy on. What's Ben saying here? I got to go. I got too many computers here now. Just so you guys know, today we got rid of some stuff. And our regular streaming setup is now up for sale. Anybody that's interested in grabbing our ATEM television studio and stuff can just get in touch with me. Brian's going to bring me the puppy. Here we go. Hello, sir. So this is, yes, hello. How are you? I don't know if you guys can hear me because he's right on my mic, but this little guy is... His name is Murphy. Everybody say, hi, Murphy. Murphy, can you look there? Look right over there. Look, Murphy, look. So this is Murphy. He is the newest addition to the store. And, oh, yes, he's a heavy pup. Oh, look at that. Now he's crying a little bit, yeah. So Murphy is the newest addition. When you come by the store, he's probably going to be here. And everybody's saying hi to you online, Murphy. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'll let you down, okay? I'll give you back to Brian, and we'll set you down. There you go. So that is the newest addition to the shop. And he's quite a cute little thing. He keeps wanting to bite my shoes. Hey, there's Chris Andersoff. Welcome. Poop on the desk. No, no poop on the desk. None at all. So, what do we got coming up for you guys? On Friday, like I said, we're going to be comparing Simplify 3D and Cura. We're going to compare the same model printed in both programs on the same machine with the relatively the same settings, as close as we could get between the two softwares. We are also going to be, on Monday's show coming up, we haven't got a topic yet. I don't know what we're going to talk about for the upcoming Monday show.
Surprise.
It's a surprise. But on Friday the 5th of October, we are going to be doing our Halloween episode. So we've got some really cool projects for you guys to do for Halloween. And we found some really, really cool stuff. And I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. And no, we're not giving puppies away as Halloween treats this year. But Halloween is right around the corner, so why not do our Halloween episode at the beginning of October this year, as opposed to when we did last year, which was at the end of October. But we got some really cool stuff coming up for you on that show. And I think, Monday we might as well do our anniversary special. What do you think? I think that might be good. We'll take a look back at some of the things that we did and some of the things that we didn't do so well, and maybe some of the things we did okay. And we'll see if we can't get a couple people in here talking about their favorite episodes. Hey, listen, if you guys had a favorite episode from the last year, or you have questions from any one of the episodes that we did over this past year, please, by all means, send me a notification either on Facebook or on YouTube, or put it in the comments. Or you can also send it to me at richard@thefirstlayer.com. Let me know what your favorite part of the show is, or was, or something that you enjoyed throughout the year. And we're going to try and put all that together for Monday. Chris Andersoff is saying he has some. I'm not sure what he has.
They're going on about Prusament.
Oh, Prusament. Oh, the new Prusa filament.
Yeah.
That also came in. I haven't gotten any yet, but it's how much is it?
Probably about $40 Canadian.
$40 Canadian, so it's $24.99 US.
But hey, Chris, if you wants to bring
Yeah,
it in.
Chris, if you've got some, bring it in. I'd be happy to have a look at it. See how it compares to, even the stuff that we use here at Spool 3D. Ben Go, every show is a great show. Thanks, Ben. No, they're not all winners, believe me. I've got a couple things I got to go back and look at. One is the TH3D sensor for the CR10. I did not follow that video up, so for anybody that's been waiting for that, I apologize. Things get moved around, things get jumbled around, and sometimes we just don't get a chance to do it. But we will go back, and I will give you some final setup thoughts and tell you exactly what I think about the TH3D Easy ABL. We may even compare it to the Creality version of that as well. Speaking of TH3D, they are now starting to get all of their manufacturing done in the U.S., if I'm not mistaken. Tim Hoogland of TH3D, who I've come to know, is a great guy, and he's got a struggling little business. And to be honest with you, it's a great little business. And I think he's in development right now of his own printer as well. But he is getting all of his manufacturing done in the U.S. as opposed to getting it done in China. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a price increase on any of his stuff. I can't say for sure. I can't even speculate on that. But I think he's probably going to try and keep it right around the same price of everything that he's been selling. But he is a madman, and he's putting out orders like crazy. And we wish him all the greatest success with TH3D, and we're happy to have them as part of our family as well. Jess Corniching is saying something about our 100th episode. Or my favorite episode was our 100th episode special, she says. Mostly because pizza and cake. Well, we are on track right now, guys, and this is all because of you. We're on track right now to break 2,500 subscribers by the end of next week. And by the time we do our episode on Halloween, or for Halloween, I estimate we will have hit 25,000 subscribers. And again, and I know I say this all the time when I talk about our subscriber numbers, but it's because of you guys sharing our videos and getting out there and, just plugging away. And that, I can't thank you guys enough for that. It's great. I love it. And, I love our community because they all come together. When somebody's got a problem, somebody's got an answer. And I think that's awesome. We've got a great little community going over on Facebook, and it's because of you guys that community is doing so well. We're seeing a lot of growth over there right now as well. So thank you very much for that. So with that said, I've got some people I have to thank because our show's almost done for today. It was kind of a short one. First and foremost, I want to thank Brian Baker for getting out of bed today and bringing his surgeried throat to our show. Brian, if anybody doesn't know, just had his tonsils out, and he's been suffering at home because he's been on heavy meds and can't go anywhere, and he can't drive right now. So I got to tell you, having Brian here today was amazing because we got a lot of things accomplished. And now all of our feeds are going right into the computer. They're not going into the ATEM anymore. So that's really cool. So I just saw a notification come up, reduce my pain, get marijuana.
You're listening.
So I got an email about getting marijuana. I don't know why I would need marijuana, but anyway, everybody needs marijuana. I also want to thank the lovely Jess Corniching, who was here yesterday with me. We worked on a couple of things, and also I want to thank Frank Awesome for all of the work that those three especially do behind the scenes. Also thanking my lovely wife for everything that she does behind the scenes as well. She tirelessly cleans up models for me. So right now she is working on the Superman, which I showed a few episodes back. And we are going to print the base for that now that the Halloween stuff is pretty much done. So thank you to my wife, Geraldine. She does a wonderful job. Thank you to all of my Patreons, by the way. You guys sticking with me. We are going to get rolling on that Patreon thing really quickly. We're going to get some bricks done here very, very soon, and we'll start getting those out as well. If you want to become a Patreon, you can do so by going to patreon.com/thefirstlayer, and we appreciate everybody who signs up over there. If you're not interested in a monthly commitment, and you know what, not everybody is, and I get that. Well, you can always just buy me a coffee, or Brian, or Jess, or Frank, or even my wife at buymeacoffee.com/thefirstlayer. All that goes into the same pot so that we can upgrade the studio here, give you guys a much better experience, and polish our shows a little bit more, and make them what they should be. I'm kind of a perfectionist. If you want to get a hold of me privately, you can do so by checking down in the description below on YouTube, and you will find our address there. If you want to send anything into the show for us to review or have us take a look at, we can certainly do that for you, and we will always do that for you. As well as if you want to get in touch with me privately, you can do so by going to richard@thefirstlayer.com. I don't have a lower third for that yet, but we're going to work on it. So, again, thank you to everybody for showing up today. Watch for our announcement when we're going to do our very first live stream from my home on Friday nights. And we are going to be announcing that very soon when the first one is going to be. We're going to have a little bit of fun on that show. I might be painting something. Who knows? And which I probably will be painting something. So you guys, come on, join me. Show your models off to me as well. Keep putting your models down below on Facebook in the descriptions, or start a new thread on something that you're working on. And I want to thank, I have to thank Emilio Vitt for the wonderful models that he's supplied to us through the year. I want to thank Sergio Malik from Malik3design.com. For the models that we've gotten from them. Spool3d.ca. We have to thank them because without them for this year, we wouldn't have a lovely place to do the show. We're going to be doing some more renovations here in the studio Remember, if you are needing a 3D printer, filaments, any type of accessory or something that you may need for your next 3D printing project, get in touch with spool3d.ca. Print it right, print it with Spool 3D. They've got everything that you need. So with that said, my friends, where was I going? No more Groots. Okay, no more Groots.
That's me saying that.
Oh, no more Groots. Groot, not groom. Oh, Benko wants us to do a Groot?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a filament.
Oh, with the Prusa filament. No. I think we should do Darth Vader. What do you think? Because I think that you know, Joe's kind of becoming the galactic empire of 3D printing now. So maybe we'll do a Darth Vader in his honor. And with that said, my friends, remember to love one another, say something nice to a neighbor, and remember that the first layer is always your foundation to a great print. Until next time, where is my outro? There it is. We'll see you guys. Have yourselves a great week, and we'll see you again on Friday.